I have a deck of cards here. You can see they are all different. And what I'm going to do is give this deck a quick little shuffle. And as I give it a shuffle, I'm actually going to tell you all a very short story. A story of two adventurers. The first adventurer, a gunslinger named McCree, known for his dashing good looks as well as his ability to strike fear in the hearts of his enemies by simply muttering a time. Alongside him, an elven druid named Keyleth, who had been travelling for over 3 years trying to prove to her clan that she was worthy of defending it. Now, whilst they were in fact an unlikely duo, they were nonetheless an amazing one. They were sent on a task by a nearby kingdom to find the 47th royal jester who had recently been abducted. Now, 7 of these jesters had been murdered, assassinated before, however this one was different. This one had been taken far away, and so the two adventurers sent off tens of thousands of miles in an attempt to retrieve the jester, and eventually they came to a cavern. A cavern with 3 major entrances, and upon scanning it, McCree turned to Keyleth and said, "This place is too dangerous. I'd like you to head back. I don't want anything to happen to you." However, Keyleth turned to McCree and laughed, said, "You must be joking me. I've been through much worse than this, and besides, if this jester is the 47th in a long line of them, that means he must be important, which means you're going to need my help if someone's trying to abduct him." McCree smiled and they went down the first alleyway, and upon entering a winding labyrinth of caves, they eventually came to an open area with a large 76-foot waterfall. Now, the two rested and they spent a while there. However, they were unable to find any jester around there. So upon doubling back and entering the second cavern, they emerged into a large room covered with 4 9-legged octopus creatures. They spent over an hour battling these amazing creatures and luckily were able to defeat them in the end, but no jester once again. Upon finding the third entrance, they walked for a very long time, an hour, maybe 2, possibly 3. They were unsure, it was dark, before finally finding a large wooden door. Now, McCree went up to the door and spent about 6 minutes picking the lock before he was able to swing the door open. In this large spherical room, there was a bed in the centre with, of course, the jester. Tired and worn out from months of travel, McCree ran forward, however stepping on one tripwire, which sent 4 bolts, each dealing 8 damage to him, straight into his chest. McCree dropping to the ground, waking the jester. Keyleth shouted McCree at the top of her lungs and ran to him. The jester did the same and attempted to heal him. The jester, however, rolled poorly on a 10 and as a result dropped him down to 0 health points. He turned to the woman and said, "Keyleth, you need to roll well, otherwise McCree's body and soul will part and he will die." So Keyleth placed her hand on top of his head, took a deep breath and rolled. And I have 4 playing cards left, and of course she rolled a natural 20. Marisha and Matt, congratulations on your engagement. I hope you have a fantastic wedding and an even more amazing life together. Thank you so much for everything that you do with Critical Role and for being the voices in our video games. I hope you enjoyed this little token of our appreciation. Thank you.